time with Galen Gering at Day of Days 2019. So here we go again. So there's a time jump.
Mm-hmm.
When you found out about the time jump, were you like, holy, or were you surprised? Were you glad they did this?
I love it. I love it. I'll tell you why. It's so unconventional, and it makes the viewers and the actors, for that matter, really think and also put things together. Whereas, look, a lot of storytelling, especially in this genre, is sort of you're beat over the head with what's going to happen, what's happened, blah blah blah. Well, in this, you don't know. A lot of the stuff is a mystery, and so it's unraveling as you go along. You're piecing together what has happened, why this person doesn't like this person, why this person's dead, why this person is whatever. And so for me, it's really interesting in that regard.
So with the Princess Gina, now Hope is Princess Gina, is Rafe going to get a clue what's going on?
I hope so. I mean, buy a vowel, dude.
I just want to be like Rafe.
No, totally.
Does he suspect?
Well, she obviously she's acting very strangely and dressing differently, carrying herself differently, speaking differently, and to be honest with you, in the setting, the way that things are set up, I mean, it's one of the difficult things to balance as the actor too. Is like, well, would this actor have this thought that, oh, she's transformed into a different person? Do we really haven't seen a lot of that. I mean, obviously there's been some brainwashing and things of that nature, but I think maybe we're going down a different road. He certainly has had no interaction with the Princess Gina, nor known of this character or this situation to occur. So there's no relevance there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And it would seem very strange. Yeah, there's no frame of reference. So, but yes, he will definitely figure things out to a certain degree. And, while investigating, obviously, what's happened with Jennifer, the balcony, there'll be other discoveries, irregularities. Yeah.
So how does Rafe feel about Jordan being killed?
Uh,
Because they start. Remember when she was the mousy physical therapist turned bombshell?
yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Look, in all honesty, I wish that there was more that delved into that. And that when I had the opportunity to play the relevance of that and how it would obviously affect Rafe, I would, because you bring up a very important point, which is like this woman basically, metaphorically saved his life, right? And which is obviously one of the reasons that he fell in love with her, being that she's like the hottest chick you've ever seen. But there's just that, small detail and very nice. You develop a connection emotionally with a person who's taking you on this journey, physically, mentally, etc. So the loss of her life obviously would impact him in a large way, and especially considering how it's happened, transpired, etc. I think that we could have gone deeper into that, but there are other stories to tell. So you got to find your way, and that's sometimes the cross that we have to bear as actors. And we're not telling the story; we're actors, and you make it work. So yeah, certainly there was homage to. I mean, we talk a lot about it, but sad.
Yeah, sad. Yeah.
Sad. Maybe Rolf can bring her back.
I mean, there's nobody really dead in Salem. That's the thing anymore. Does anyone die?
It would appear not.
Not.
I mean,
now, here's my question for you. Would you have liked Faux Rafe to come back, the other Rafe, the bad guy?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I was thinking maybe when there was a time jump, he would show up.
Yeah,
that was just my wish, because I love when you played both parts. But I kept thinking, since they're doing all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a lot of fun. He was a huge departure, obviously, for me, with regards to, like...
Is he still alive, that character?
No, but again, to your point, is anyone really dead, right? I don't know what redemptive qualities he has or why one would bring him back outside of
he was such a
sleaze. He was gross, but he was a lot of fun to play because he had no filter. So it was just like whatever he thought he would say or do, and he also wasn't very intelligent. Not that Rafe is like super intelligent, but he this guy. It's really fun to play a character like that.
Yeah. Would you say for the fans that have been, do you think there's a future for Hope and Rafe, or is it kind of like over? And what do you?
Well, there's certainly a future. As to what that future looks like,
don't know.
whether it's, friends, lovers, I don't know. I mean, they obviously have a very deep connection, and they're close. They're the bridge, the gap that was between them has been bridged, and I think if they continue down the path that they're going with regards to helping one another and being there for one another, they will grow even closer. I'm not sure what that looks like. I know that ultimately they have a connection and they like being together and spending time with each other, and I think that they play well off one another. So, excuse me, again though, that was not an intentional cough.
It's not Freudian.
Yeah. Not in charge of that, right? So, but
Do you think the Sami Rafe relationship was really one that was the one on air that really played out?
well, certainly, right? Like they were married, and I mean, Allie was like, "I'm not having another kid, so I'm not having 5 kids, so that wouldn't have happened." But had she had like 1 or 2 less kids, I think they would have had kids, and they certainly went through a lot of different things together. They had a lot of neat journeys, and were part of a lot of good storytelling. Fans certainly, they were very well received. So yeah, of course, I would say yes. I mean, that's the most most connected story I've had, character-wise, no question.
Well, you think he'll smack down his sister Gabby for all the horrible things she's done, or will he just be like, "Okay, Gabby," if he knew the lengths of the deceit and things she has done to the people in Salem, or will he stand by his sis?
I don't think that it would be fun for him to know everything. And so subsequently, I don't think he will. I think that there's definitely some stuff where he's totally taken aback, totally takes a stance, and is like, you need to get your shit together. But he does love her, and as a testament to that, he's willing to, like many parents, siblings, etc., to overlook some behavior because of that, because she's family, and to a certain degree, really, she's all he has, and vice versa, when you really break it down to the smallest thing. And I think ultimately, he also feels responsible. He's her parent to a certain degree, right? And so when I look at that and think about it along those lines, from a character standpoint, no, he's never going to give up on her, no matter what she does. Is he going to try and shape her and make her a better person whenever he has the opportunity? Of course. Is she totally out of hand? Yes. But is she fun to watch? Hell yeah. So, right, you've got all that stuff in conjunction with working together. I just like that we still have that bond as brother and sister and continue to work together, because I think fans love it. I love it. She loves it. So it's great.
So in closing, you would tell the audience that it seems to me that every day something else is revealed in this time jump. Like, it's kind of like don't miss an episode kind of thing.
It's great in that regard, and I feel like if you do miss an episode, you might miss a vital piece of the puzzle. So you really do have to stay tuned in, pay attention, and enjoy the ride.
And if you don't know, write to Galen, and he'll try to tell you what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy anniversary, Days of Our Lives.
Happy anniversary. Until next time, time jump.
Time jump.